So here we are, a real quick tour of some Asian greens. These are the greens I like to have in the fall, right for fair time, looking pretty nice. There's an array of flavors here, texture, and spiciness. Most of these are mustards. So I'm going to just quick go down and give you a scan. As I mentioned, these are about a month old, which is in their prime right now, and they'll go and get larger and they'll still be fine, and they'll continue to grow well into the later portions of the fall and make a real nice green to spice up your salads. This last group here, or next last, this Tokyo Bacana, that's that and Fungen are rather plain in their taste, so they're not offensive to anybody. If you wanted to fool somebody and put it in a salad, they would hardly notice it as a non-lettuce creature. And a couple more here in the end. Okay. So I like to have these at the fair because most people have probably ripped out their tomato plants and maybe they're done harvesting their squash by late September. And yet here's a whole array of really unique vegetables in their own sense that can be incorporated easily into salads or steamed or stir-fried. And they are very nutritious. So get away from boredom, plant some of these if you'd like. End of August. They do well here. They'll do well for you. Keep them covered initially. Keep the flea beetles off. There's a little bit of weeding chores to do here where you can see the weeds coming in the path. But it's a nice stand. These are all planted by hand. You can get small packets to trial the varieties you may like. I get these mostly from either Johnny's or Fedco, but there are a number of companies that specialize in these type of greens. And I think you may want to try them for a lot of reasons. But you can determine those. Here's a reliable crop. We can expect to see this both spring and fall. It's a chicory endive cross, bred by Frank Morton of Wild Garden Seed, and it tends to be all over the place in terms of the leaf color, the leaf stem color, the hairiness of the leaves, texture and hairiness, and then here's one of it. It's part of trying to go to seed. There's a better example over here. These, which are pretty robust in the second year. Nice flower stalk. And they'll just drop into any lawn situation and take off like a dandelion. You may not like that, but as a spring crop, they're really look forward to. It's a nice early, on the bitter side green, but some people say that's really good for you. Anyway, something to think about. They can be transplanted, and a little bit of a taproot there makes it a challenge, but you can do it. So, I find the spring colors to be especially delightful. I hope you try these.